So the idea of golf is to get the ball in the hole in the fewest number of shots, never more necessary when you're on the putting green. So in today's video, we're going to talk about whether a traditional grip or left below right is actually going to make it easier for you to hold more putts. Now, to be a good putter, you only need to be good at 3 skills. Green reading, which we've taken out here, so we know what this is going to do. It's a right edge putt from 10 foot. Speed control, which obviously the ball needs to be reaching the hole, but ideally 6 inches past if it misses, and the ability to set the ball off on line. Now, obviously where that putter face is at impact is key, and a real influence on that is what that lead wrist is like. So I've got HackMotion on my wrist to show how that left wrist changes with the different grips and which grip helps me get this putter face back as close to where I've aimed as possible, because from 10 foot on a straight putt, if I'm more than a degree out, the ball will miss. So I'm going to do 10 putts standard, 10 left below right, get some numbers popping up as we're doing it, see which ones actually hold the most, but see which one was the most consistent, and it might just help you save some shots on your scores. So I'm going to set up to the ball very much as I would normally do, kind of can't see anything there. I've got the line on the putter at the line, and we're just going to hit some putts and see with my standard overlapping grip for now how that would be. Definitely felt like a pull. So 2 or 3 of these definitely breaking a little bit more than they did at the start. Now, is that me or is that the grass? We'll say the grass. Pace was a little off there, but it's a nice successful result. Even though, again, a little bit of a push with the stroke. Again, speed a little off, but that's helped it to keep it line. So we could definitely see as I went through there with the traditional grip, certainly kind of the left wrist kind of moving around a little bit, and certainly kind of more into kind of flexion position, leaving the putter open. Now, having said that, 6 out of 10 went in. So actually some great results, and definitely a few of those broke a little bit more than I thought. The couple that went right in the middle, maybe the pace was a little bit quick. But we can see with my standard grip that I use, not necessarily that good at getting the club face back where I'm trying to aim, but consistently kind of that little bit open. So maybe I build that into my setup, and that's why putting with a line I really struggled. So now let's go left below right and see how that works. So always a nice start with one going in. Not going to count that one, I don't think, in off the tee counts. That was an interesting one there, because that felt like a decent stroke. But we can see that club face still a little bit open. Another one in, but were the numbers what I would have expected? So yeah, again, a little bit of a push, and that one just breaking a little bit more. So definitely seeing some good results. And anyone who commented on my Cameron Smith putter video, notice I'm knocking a few more in now, but again, that putter face a little bit open, and again, a little bit more into flexion. So again, stroke felt good there. So felt good strike, obviously ball's gone in. But again, that little push. That definitely felt more of a push than normal, even though that one went in. We see there, numbers from TrackMan, a much bigger push. Even though the kind of flexion of the wrist wasn't much different, definitely I set the ball off much further right. And one final one. Didn't feel a good stroke at all. Let's look at the numbers. So a bit more flexion of the wrist, and that putter face open again. So in summary, for me, definitely felt the stroke itself felt a little bit more repeatable with my normal grip, which I would completely expect. That's what I'm used to using. Definitely feels left below right. Maybe the shoulder's a bit more level, therefore in line. Now, actual result-wise, not a massive difference, which is probably why over the years I've kind of chopped and changed in between. But for some of you guys out there, I definitely think probably left below right will keep that wrist in a position that stops it moving around too much, which will definitely make it easier to get that putter face square. And then if you can get that putter square, have read it properly and hit it at the right speed, you're going to hold more putts. But for me, the quest continues. Can I find that magic little thing that's going to help me hold more putts? And if not, well, there's more practice to be done.